When we picture hunger, we picture absence. An empty fridge, an empty plate. But it's not just about food. It's about choice. It's about dignity. A once paralyzed man finding dignity at the pantry.
Outside of breathing, eating is the first order of survival.
A mother leading with strength and choice.
You don't have to compromise your health just because you are going through food insecurity.
A strong woman rescuing food for thousands.
You don't throw away food. It's a lifeline.
Volunteers building bridges where systems have failed.
Everyone should volunteer. Your heart will be filled and you will feel amazing.
The gray zone of hunger. Disqualified by policy, disregarded by design.
You became a statistic.
From food trucks rescuing food
Always to try to get the healthiest product possible.
to farms growing nourishment from the soil.
Nourish the land.
To health educators teaching that food is medicine.
Empowerment is knowledge. Nature will never go wrong.
To food banks fueling change at scale. Because this is more than a story of hunger. It's a movement.
When I started a year ago, I said it's magical, like Willy Wonka's factory.
It's about lifting others and giving them a choice so that we can give them power.
Everybody has to come together and say, let's just work for the wellness of children.
We're all one step from putting a hand out asking for help, and we should never be afraid to.
Just do it. Put the good out there. There's no harm that comes from it.
And together, we can reimagine the system. Because food is more than a meal. It's hope. It's healing. It's the future we're building. There is a crisis growing in the bodies of millions of Americans, and we've mistaken it for normal. Let's stop pretending we don't know. Kids are getting sick, not just with colds, but with hypertension, with liver disease, with diabetes.
We know in the profession that children are definitely getting diseases earlier in their lives. But now we're seeing type 2 in much younger children because of the weight issue. We see insulin resistance, or we're starting to see heart disease. We're even seeing hypertension based on the sodium that the children are intaking. Sugar is a huge issue because sugar is in everything.
You know, I try to really eat good because it's a funny thing about life. The longer you live, the longer you want to live.
My kids grew up with these, healthy options. In fact, my kids, whenever they saw soda in the house, they're like, Mom, we're having a party? Because they knew that's the only time I bought soda.
I think they should eat 90% of their food from the garden. I think they should stay out of the center aisles of the supermarket.
Because when crisis hits, there is no quick fix. So let's call it what it is, an epidemic, and ask the question that no one wants to answer. If food is supposed to keep us alive, why is it killing so many of us? What if the solution wasn't just in the food that we give, but in the way that we grow it, in the soil beneath our feet, in the people who protect it, in the choices we make before the meal ever hits the plate? On land stewarded without chemicals since the 1960s, a new generation of farmers is digging deep, where regenerative farming practices guide every seed planted and every choice made.
I'm Christine. I'm one of 3 women that co-own and operate Wild Trillium Farm. We share land with the Goggers at Natural Farm Stand in Richmond, Illinois. And this is our 5th season.
For over 25 years, Farmer Gary has nurtured every inch without a single drop of synthetic chemicals.
Well, my grandfather bought the place in 1923. This farm has never had herbicide, pesticide, or fertilizer used on it. It's very quite fertile. Grandpa was basically organic biodynamic. You can improve soil. Soil's amazingly resilient. If you've got time, and I've been building it up for 25 years now, and I've raised the soil organic matter. It used to be around 2.25% to 2.5%, and the whole farm now is at least 4.5%. up to 7% organic matter. And when you get above 4%, that's a magic number because then there's enough organic matter in the soil. As long as the weather's a little bit warm, you have enough nitrogen. So you don't have to worry about nitrogen in it. And because I use the compost that's full of potassium, now we get the horse manure, so that's where you get your phosphates.
We're not doing this just for this one moment. Like, we're preserving this land for memories and futures we'll never know. And so I think that's really important, is that food production and caring for land is one of those like pretty classic opportunities to just like leave it better than he found it.
Wild Trillium is more than a farm. It's a legacy in the making, a quiet revolution rooted in care. When we think about fixing hunger, we often focus on quantity. But what if the real answer isn't just more food? It's better food. And what if the real transformation begins not in the emergency room, but in a garden bed?
Stacey Antine, and I'm a master's in food and nutrition, and I'm the founder of Health Barn.
Stacey didn't start on a farm. She started in corporate PR, but something didn't sit right. So she left the boardrooms behind and built something from the ground up. Something alive. Health Barn USA is not just a place. It's a philosophy.
Research is pretty powerful at 3 years old that if you start exposing them to different fruits and vegetables, trying it multiple times, that these are habits, because these are all habits that form. It's much easier to form a habit at 5 than it is at 40.
In 3rd grade, working with them on a hydroponics lesson, teaches at a young age the pride of sustainability and growing food for their family.
A melon fresh from the garden.
Have you ever had this experience?
No.
And is it good?
Yes.
Is it, like, how good is it?
It's great. It's better than the one from the supermarket.
And that is a honeydew melon. Did you know that?
Yes.
Great. Do you know what vitamin it's high in?
No.
High in vitamin C.
Well, whatever vitamin it has in it, it sure tastes good.
We've been trained to think that labels like natural or low fat means good for you. But what if we taught people how to look deeper?
Nutrition should always be at the center of any conversation about food because we are what we eat. So if you're not eating well, eventually it's going to catch up with you.
And maybe one day, food won't just be a product that we consume or a crisis that we can fix, but food can be a right that we nurture.
You're broken down and tired of living life on the merry-go-round, and you can't find a fighter, but I see it in you, so we gon' walk it out. Move mountains, we gon' walk it out and move mountains.